So pre-fishing for this tournament is gonna suck. Florida's having these weird spells where we're like at 80 degrees for a week, and then on the weekend it drops down to like 30, 40, 50, somewhere in there. So right now it is 52 degrees, 25-mile-an-hour gusts, and we are fishing Salt Springs, Lake George. Now, I did a video, or I had footage of me fishing, pre-fishing all over Lake George, because I watched a BAS Elite Series last year catch some monster bags. You know, they had, I think, like 5 or 7 bags over 30. Cullen won with like almost 90 pounds of fish. The only issue is the conditions have changed. It's no longer as deep. The tournament, when it was here 2 weeks ago, most people were catching stuff here out of Salt Springs. There's places where they were catching those big bags last year. They weren't producing. I found a few of them, and the water's super shallow. The fish aren't there. Now, Salt Springs, the water here is warm, so if I fall in, I'm not too worried about hypothermia. It's 72 degrees. It is crystal clear, and I think this is gonna be my game plan, is to fish here. I just have to find a place that looks good for fish in terms of, are we spawning or are they post spawn? It's going to be a tough tournament. It's not going to be an easy one. And when I was fishing Lake George, I didn't catch any bass, so I don't look for this to be easy. There's a couple guys I know are probably going on the south end of the lake to fish the southern barrier. At the border for the tournament. And there's some places, and we'll discuss it later. That's a bed right there underneath me. We'll discuss it later, but for right now, I just want to focus on fishing. I'm probably gonna do a lot of paddling. I got 4 miles to cover. I can fish here until it gets dark. Marina will stay open, but I really want to catch some fish. So the goal today is just to find fish. If I can find some fish, tomorrow tomorrow's gonna start off in the 40s, early in the morning by the time we're supposed to be here. Then it's gonna swing all the way up to the it's gonna swing all the way up into the 60s. So completely different fishing conditions than today. I just have to locate the fish. If I catch 1 or 2 in an area, I'm gonna stop, because I don't want to overpressure the area. I want to save it for tomorrow. Right now, I just gotta find a place that has a log where these fish might just kind of be chilling. If anything, if today I get skunked, it's gonna be because this cold front rolled in last night. We're not completely through it. The rain and stuff has already passed us, but the cold air and the nasty clouds and stuff, that's still here. I'm gonna make a long paddle. Let's get all the way down there and work my way back. I'm very much interested in finding spots like this, stuff with a little cover over top. We're kind of towards the back end of the spawn, so I'm not expecting to find a lot of big fish up on beds. Maybe a couple late spawners, but nothing. Not gonna rely on that. These little cup packs like this are always interesting because you never know what's going to be in them. And changed over to a top water, which doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. But I say, hey, I need some type of reaction bite. Let's see what happens. What's the worst thing that happens? It doesn't work? Oh, hang on. So this little bend I just crossed, I didn't have it on camera, but there's a bunch of, looks like beds. I could be wrong. I really can't see with it being, it's not sunny and it got this wind going on. But as I drug my bait through, bait fish popped out. So it's the first time I've seen bait fish jump. So that might be worth noting for tomorrow. Like if I come down here and hit this early, maybe some top water, especially if it's calm. Maybe you'll get some fish that are, off spawn or get a reaction bite on something that's looking to feed. Is that weeds? Oh, it's a fish. Oh, what? No! Oh, you gotta be. Ah! Wow. Okay. I had a fish. So I know that was a fish. Line kind of went tight, really lethargic bite. And turn around here. And as I lift up, I could see the line just peeling, coming out from the shoreline. And I was like, let's set the hook. And I don't know if the knot came undone or it's just standard polymer knot, but I don't know if the knot came undone or broke off in its mouth, had a fray in the line. I'm not 100% sure. But I had a fish, so that section I'll definitely come back here tomorrow. Hit this, try to get down here first. Okay. Chatterbait on, let's see what we can do here. I want to fish this portion here, probably to the entrance, and then if I can catch something, then I know this is where I need to be. Oh, jeez, I got scared. There goes a manatee right there. I saw something swimming. You can see this weight kind of going. I was like, oh, that's probably a big old gator. So I sat down, stood up, and there's a manatee over there. So they're moving up out of there. So the wind is really bad right now, and it's hitting me in the face. And this island I want to check out up here, I think there should be a grass patch on the other side, but I can see the main lake, and it looks like there's like 3-4 foot whitecap out there. Definitely don't want to go out there, but I really can't fish this effectively. I'm cold. I just can't see anything, so I can't sight fish beds or anything. I'm not getting any hits. We're gonna push up a little bit, and then Jesus, look at that backlash. There we go. Then let's see what happens. Oh, either grabbed something or something grabbed it. I don't know if that's a hit or not. I know the bait just stopped though. Saw another fish jump up here. I mean, the fish are here. That's not the problem. I think it's the conditions right now. So I think this is probably the best bet. I want to come down on this end. This is the second or third fish I see and clear the water. I'm pretty sure that was a gar, but this is more than I saw in all those other places I fished. Okay, so I've got a bit of a dilemma. Second pre-fish where I didn't catch anything, and I'm trying to figure out if I want to go south now or if I want to go ahead and stay in there. I mean, I had one bite, but beyond that, besides seeing a few fish jump here and there, I really didn't see anything that made me feel confident about fishing that area tomorrow. And if we take a look at the get rid of this ad here. If we take a look at the weather is going to be slightly different. It's going to get warmer. Again, we're going to have that 20-degree swing from 40 degrees to 60 something between morning and afternoon, but the issue is it's still going to be windy. So if we take a look at here. So if we're looking at the weather, right? This is for Georgetown. This is as close to the as I can get to where we're going to be at. So look at this. The wind is not going to stop. It's going to be 9 to 10 mile an hour gusts all the way through till the morning. It's going to be 40 degrees when we launch. 40 degrees with 8 mile an hour winds. But it's going to be sunny and clouds are going to move in. And by the time we get off, it'll be about 60 degrees. It'll be about a 20-degree swing, but the winds are still going to be there. They're not going to be as bad as they were today. Today they were horrible. Like right now, 14 mile an hour. It's significantly died down, but still not good. So still, it's not going to be ideal. It's going to be cold. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm really contemplating making a swing. Let me put the map up for you and kind of show you what I'm thinking about doing here. I'm thinking about making a swing from Salt Springs all the way down to Astor. I'm going to drop in at this boat ramp here. I'm going to go ahead and just swing up. We have to fish north of this bridge. We can't fish south of the bridge here. I'm going to swing up, and what interests me is this. All these housing developments right here. The reason why is this stuff back here probably does not get a lot of pressure if I look at like these things here. As long as I have access to it, as long as there's no sign that says can't enter, private property, whatever, which the water isn't private property, I could fish all these little canals. And this is a good place for bedding fish to be, simply because it's protected from the wind. There's not a lot of traffic beyond the local traffic. And sometimes bigger boats can't get back in there. The other move I could make is up here into Morrison's Creek. Now, this stuff is probably not there. I could probably punch it, but we'll see. I'm kind of interested in trying this stuff, though. Most of these canals are kind of shaped, and I'm thinking that because of the cuts and stuff on these canals, to reinforce the yards and stuff, maybe the water back there will be warmer. It won't be as cold. But that's what I'm contemplating right now. I really need to sleep on it and try to figure out what I'm going to do tomorrow. Because I want to win this. I want to do my best at least. I want to get a bag. So tomorrow, 5 fish I think wins it. And I think that it's going to be tough. So I'm going to go to bed and relax a little bit, edit this video, and we'll see what happens.